Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Good evening to all. How are you? I haven't seen you all in a couple of hours, in a few hours, but I'm glad that we're back together. Glad that we're back together. And I definitely want to send a special shout out to Donna Dash. I'm not sure if Donna is here or not, but yep, there's Donna. There she is right there. And, because Donna did expeditiously send me this video or whatever, right? Sloan Bella's video. And, I have to admit, again, I'm not very familiar with Sloan Bella outside of the stream that Nyla did, reviewing one of her videos. What was that, last year? I had never heard of Sloan Bella before, and I never really, got into watching her channel. But Donna sent me today's video. And I was listening to some of it earlier, and let me just say she was drilling. She was drilling. Sloan was drilling. And she was saying some things that was just so very real, you know. And of course, we don't 100% agree with everyone with everything that they say, but she Sloan was definitely drilling. She put on her construction hat, her safety hat. She put on her safety boots. She picked up the drill and she was drilling. Okay, some of it from what I heard. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna kind of listen to it because I was skipping through parts of it, just trying to get an overall feel for it. And yeah, she touches on so many things in this video. I'm not sure if that was her intent or not. Again, I haven't watched any of her lives, so I don't know if she's like if she speaks on just one particular subject or she just jumps around or if, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's review and listen together. And we're gonna go from there. So let me just give a quick shout out to everyone: Donna, Zen Soul, Dimples Wimples, Erica J, Joanna, Tim Lee, Brittany SS2924, Corinna, Sanders, Dasha Reese, The Real Tashi, Isis, Mons, Fifi. Okay. Yep, just got here. No, we're not late. So yeah, let me just go ahead and pull Sloan in. We're gonna do that. We're gonna pull Sloan in. We're gonna pull her in. Okay. So let me go on and do that. And again, thank you, Donna, for sharing. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. So Isis says she jumps around unless it's a channeling. She always brings it back though. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let me see what I got going on here. Close. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. And I'm gonna try to roll along with it. Again, I really didn't start from the beginning. I kind of came in at like around the 30 something minute mark. So yeah, I'm just gonna play it and kind of move through it. But yeah, she was saying some things that I definitely agree with. And she was saying some things on the spiritual tip that I was just like, yeah, exactly. So thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, let me just go on and click play. And you all have to let me know if you can hear it.
Hey, my name is Chris Brennan, and you're listening to the Astrology Podcast.
No, that's not what I clicked on. Chat.
It's
See?
pretty
Okay.
funny, ironic, not funny, kind of strange, kind of interesting. Hi, you guys. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Anyhow, I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, don't wait to hear what you've been waiting all day. I just literally first I want to do a shout out. I was with the grandkids today.
Okay, Donna, you said it's around 30 something. Okay, let me go on over there. Yeah, Mercury playing in my face. Okay, so it's around 30 something. Okay. Let me get to around 30. Okay.
Queen Elizabeth was documented in that area, and she did visit that school. It was Where are you going? You're going to see your child that's on the other side. That's where you're going. I have complete faith in that, and that is what I will do. The rats. You didn't hear about the rat stories? Do you want to hear the rat story? Okay, so anyway, after the P. Diddy thing broke last time, so November sometime, November, December, of course it rains in LA, and I have my beautiful little car. I owed like 10 grand on it. I was going to pay it off, drive my little car into the ground. Loved it. Okay. So I woke up one day, turned my engine on, and it wouldn't work. The rats got cold and they went into my engine and they ate through the wires. So the dealership fixed the wires. I brought my little car home and it happened again. So that's 10 grand of damage on the car. Then it happened.
Okay, so where did you read about the rat story? Okay, Lawana, you said I just read about the rat story. Where did you read about this at? Y'all know I don't pay attention to much. If Taz or Nyla does not speak on it, I don't know. I really don't know. So where did you read about the rat story at? Someone tell me. Lawana, where did you read about that at? Where'd you read about that at? Yeah. But can you all hear, or do you all need me to turn it up some more? Dimples Wimples with the face. Do y'all need me to turn it up more? Okay, Dimples Wimples says she can hear. Okay, it's good. Y'all can hear. Okay, perfect. Let me just do a little bump. Okay, cool. Sound is good. Okay, perfect. There's an extreme delay with StreamYard. It's like 10 to 20 seconds. So, okay, cool. Donna says she's not the first reader I heard say Diddy sent magic after them. Yeah, people were telling her to be careful. Okay, in the comment section. Okay. Okay, cool. But yeah. Let's listen to this.
Again, okay, the warlocks can send energy. They send animals, they send stuff. That's an occult practice. They send people, they remote view, they fucking send people, you can feel them on the astral. This is what they do.
Okay, now yeah. So let me tell you all something. I have never been plagued with any type of bug or, curse or anything like that. I have not. I do know people who have. Okay. My sister-in-law, one of my sisters-in-law, okay, had a trash roommate. And the roommate was mad when she got evicted. Okay. And the roommate sent flies to my sister-in-law. The roommate sent flies to my sister-in-law. No BS. Okay. She said she was killing hundreds of flies, like the flies just came out of nowhere. She would kill a fly, and then here's another fly, and then she's killing like 30 flies a day. She killed all the flies. The next day there were more flies. And then after that, it's more flies. And she's just like, she called for, apartment, to spray or check for the bugs and stuff like that. Just the flies. By the time I heard about it, that she said she was just, she doesn't know where all these damn flies are coming from. And she's not like dirty or anything like that. I know her. I've known my husband's sister since she was 9. She's in her late 20s. She's almost 30 now. She's not dirty. I don't know where these damn flies were coming from, but she said that, she remembered like the night before she had a nightmare, and she never has nightmares. And then the next day, all these damn flies. Okay, me being a spiritual worker, I knew exactly what it was. I told her what to do. And then afterwards, the flies were going to be gone. As soon as I told her what to do, which was, girl, you need to take a spiritual cleansing bath and spiritually cleanse your apartment, put up some protection, the flies stopped. So sending flies, sending animals, sending all of that is a real thing that people are out here flinging harmful magic at you. That is a real thing. Like I said, my sister-in-law went through it. It wasn't that long ago. It was during the panini. So this was maybe like 2021 that someone, her ex-roommate was sending work towards her. So, Sloan isn't lying when she's saying that, when people try to harm you or whatever, that they're doing stuff against you. They'll send the bugs, they'll send the animals. That's a real thing. It is a real thing. So, yeah, my sister-in-law, she know who it was. It was the friend, the former friend. So we know who it was. We know who it was. So she better be glad I ain't F her up, because when I tell y'all I've come a long way, I ain't want to kill the child. So yeah, let's keep listening.
Steal your energy. They said, this is why you got to keep your mouth shut. They steal everything you do and then call it theirs when really they've stolen what you've done. Anyway, so 2 times my car's in the.
Oh, Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? She said they steal what you do, and then like it's you doing it. Weren't we just talking about single white female ass energy, people who like to steal from you? It's not okay when people out here trying to steal your energy, steal what you do, steal your essence. They're trying to erase you. They're trying to harm you. Okay? So make no mistake about it. Somebody out here biting off you hard, stealing from you, stealing your intellectual property, your ideas and things like that. You better see it as what it is. You see it for what it is. Okay? Mm-hmm.
Dealership, it's like 4,837 something, but it's about 10 grand worth of damage. So I'm driving around and I see rat droppings above my steering wheel. So I'm like flipped out. I can hear a rat in the back. I pull over. I see something jump out of one of my bags and I'm like, oh, I got to go to the car wash right now, right? So I go. And I'm at class a couple of days later and I'm like, there's this fucking smell in my car. So I bring all the girls out to my car and I'm like, what is this? And they're like, oh God, no, it smells like dead animals. I take it to the detailer 3 times. And he's like, yeah, I think you need to hoist the car. Cam loops, thank you. I think you need to hoist the car up on a thing and look underneath. So I put an insurance claim in, obviously, because this is absurd. So the garage sends me a picture, and there were 3 rats dead in my car that got caught. Okay, that got caught, right? And do you know, whoever just said that, fuck you, get off my channel. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, the rats got caught in my car and they died in my car. Another thing happened. So I got a rental car, obviously, because they're fixing the car. They fixed the wires, but they wouldn't take the smell out of the car. Seriously. So I had the rental car. It was all nice and clean. And I was on my way. This is about the end of January. And I have like a makeup bag where I carry my earpods in. So I was talking to John. I went down. I said, I'll call you from the gas station. So I opened the bag. I mean, I could see my earpods. I put them all in there. I get to the gas station. I pull my earpods out. Guess what comes out of my makeup bag? Cockroaches. Yeah. In a rental car, in my makeup bag that I just looked at in my house. That's the shit they do.
Child, let me tell you. Roaches, rats and roaches. Yeah, just these nasty, that's nasty. But yeah, make no mistake about it. When people come for you, just know that they aren't your friends. Never ever take it lightly when people come for you. Even the smallest infraction, because a lot of times people start off with small infractions to see what you're gonna do, right? Mm-hmm. And it just really depends on the spiritual worker, what they're sending, how they're doing it. But make no mistake about it, like nightmares and stuff like that. If that's not something that's normal for you, or like you have a bad dream or anything like that, your dreams are supposed to be peaceful, or something decent is happening, or you may get signs and omens and warnings and stuff like that in your dreams. But just full on like heavy nightmares and foolishness and stuff like this, you may want to do a cleanse and make sure your protection is good because I'm telling you, spiritual workers, people who think that you don't know, stuff like this, and this is a way that if you don't know what you don't know what's happening, you can't pinpoint something, like roaches or like rats. I mean, now you ain't had no roach or no rat problem ever, and then all of a sudden here come the bugs. Yeah, yeah, you may want to do what you have to do. You may want to do what you have to do. Um, mhm. You may want to do what you have to do, and make it like I said. Make sure you understand when people come from you for you, they're not playing nice, and you have a right to protect and defend yourself, whatever that may look like. Okay, hey Lil. So
Before my son died, I got stung by wasps. A rattlesnake came after me. After the day after my son died, they threw a dead rat in between mine and Jason's car with its legs bound, exactly how my son died when he was run off the road.
right, these aren't butterflies. These aren't like earthworms. These aren't um these are things with the potential to harm. We know rats carry diseases. Okay, roaches are disgusting, right? A wasp, a snake. This isn't a bluebird. Okay, this isn't a hummingbird. Even if it was a praying mantis, I'll be like, okay, because in some cultures, praying mantises, are good luck and fortune. But baby, a roach ain't no fortune. It's not. It's not. Rats, uh-huh. So yeah, make sure and she knows. She knows. She knows. And then just to hear that, talking about the rat was bound like her child was, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. So when I tell you all that people are out here doing things, whether you've done something to them or you haven't, or you expose them or you haven't, yeah, understand it's real out here in these streets. Do your cleanses, do your protections, do them often. Isis says it gets worse. Q, what they did to her son. That's why she's like F being careful. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, dimples, wimples. It is disgusting, Kev. It is disgusting. But yeah.
That's what they do. Okay, I know that's what they do. I mean, anybody in the metaphysical will tell you that they will send whatever. They will send car accidents.
Yes. This is why a lot of times sometimes things is just life happening, and then sometimes it really is a curse, a spiritual attack. So you have to understand what's normal for you, what's normal for you, and what's normal for your family. And then you have to compare, you need a baseline. What is your life normally like? This is why you need to know yourself, know thyself, and just know. And that's why I keep telling you all, make sure you are taking control of your life. That includes if you know how to do some spiritual work, make sure you're doing your cleansings, your protections, and stuff like that, because people will try with BS. If all of a sudden your life is falling apart and you are pretty sure, right, it wasn't falling apart before, things were going good, and now all of a sudden something is, falling in the toilet, you need to check. You need to check, and you need to start to get a handle of it. But yeah, spiritual attack is real. It happens to a lot of people, but a lot of people don't know what exactly is going on. But Sloan does. So she know what's up.
Send all kinds of shit to fucking fuck you up. That's what they do. Okay, they do that. That's the shit that they do. I don't know why. Yeah, they were caught. I know. No, I didn't lose it. I just threw the bag out. Like I was like, John's like, what? Yeah, it is black magic. John's like, what is that? What is that? What's wrong? Is somebody there? And I'm like, cockroaches. I've never had a cockroach in my car. It was a rental car. A brand new one. Okay. Like, no, there was nothing in the car. I didn't have anything in the car. Anyway, I got my car back and they wouldn't change the seats, and I got in it and you could still smell the rat smell. So I had to throw my purse out, my clothes out, and then I had to get rid of the car. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's what they do. They do shit like that. They make it easy for you to go through. You know you're under spiritual attack. When he's definitely a warlock. Obviously, he's been hiding. So people actually thought he was good. I knew there was something wrong with him going back to Mary J. Blige when she had a record on the radio, according to herself. And Diddy was her manager and she was making no money. Okay. So who profited off of her record and decided she couldn't have enough money to pay her rent? Why? I feel like Jesus does do stuff. I am protected.
Okay, so when we're talking about Diddy, right? When we are talking about Diddy, how many artists, how many groups has he had? And they're out there and then they just flounder, they fail. You don't hear from them anymore. How many? How many? How many have we seen? It's just like, dang, what happened to the people? Oh, they were under him or signed to him or whatever like that. It's yeah. Yeah. Now I never knew that, Mary J was under Diddy or anything like that. I never knew that. Like I said, I was never deep into who owns what or did what or anything like I was never into that. But it definitely makes sense. Like 112. Okay, Danity Kane, that one group, when he had like all those making the band groups and all these other people, but somehow he's making money off of these people, but they not getting. We know what the common denominator is. We know what the common denominator is. Dr. Cherie says too many to count at this point. Oh yeah, listen. Make no mistake about it. I'm not gonna say they all, but we all know, everybody out here, when they're in cahoots together, this is what they do. When they are in cahoots together, they take up for each other, they keep each other's secrets, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. But yeah, Zen Soul says, or they end up deleted. Yeah. Something is going on. We know the entertainment industry. We know all these people stink. We know it stinks. They don't do right. A lot of them are pretty terrible people.
We all die. What are you whining about? When you're under spiritual attack, they will attack your relationship. They will bring drugs and alcohol into your life. They will bring in the Jezebel spirit. So your husband or wife will be out fucking everything around you and you won't be able to stop them. They'll bring every kind of addiction front and center. That's why. Now, what's interesting and what I learned, which I didn't understand, I don't necessarily agree with 12 steps in that I don't think everybody needs them, but that,
okay. So how many times have I said, those of you who know me, right? What do I say? When you do your protections, you have to put your protections on all the things that you care about. If you have a good marriage or a good relationship with your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, you have good relationships with your children, you enjoy your workplace, you love your house, you love your car, you have to put protections on all of that, because when you leave something open, that's what all it takes is a crack. All it takes is a crack for something to weasel in. You better believe, you need to, all it takes is a crack for that shit. When they can't get in one way, they get in another way. This is why you protect your car. You protect your marriage. You protect your family. You protect your relationships with your children. You protect your relationships. Okay? Because we all know sometimes, they send people to divide and conquer, get in between you, the new person that's showing up, that's creating static when it's not normally like this. Okay, or everything else is fine and now you have these financial problems, or now your children aren't talking to you, or you better put protection on everything. Everything that you care about, your house, okay? So one thing doesn't turn into another. Protection is this is why I said we got to make sure we are doing the work, because when people try you and when they try to come for you, this is what they do. Whether it's high level magicians or just some random person from, wherever it is that they're coming from, right? You put it on everything. This is why. What she's saying is exactly why. Isis says, listen, your four for four is spot on. I can speak to the betterment I've experienced and those around me. Thank you again. I appreciate you. And I'm glad that, through our interactions, you're able to do what you have to do. I'm happy for you. But yeah, like I said, make no mistake. This is why you put that covering, you put it on all the goodness in your life. This way, you can deal with something smaller and your life is not completely falling apart. Hey, J Doll, this is why you put it on everything, especially if you have good relationship. This is why you don't speak on everything. This is why you don't speak out loud on all your goodness and everything like that, because it may be a motherfucker near you or around you who don't like you and you don't know it, and then all of a sudden now things are starting to look crazy in your life. Okay, put your protections up. Do it and do it often. Hey, K Nicole. Yeah, we're both from Chicago. We get that a lot. We get that a lot. But yeah, welcome. So yeah, y'all, she ain't telling no lie. She is not telling no lie. This is why you put your protections on everything. Go ahead and do that work. Okay, because it's a bunch of dirty, greasy people out here who would do BS to you for no reason.
Whatever. It seems sometimes cultish. However, where they are correct is they bring in the existence of God, and they know that if you pray, and of course I'm Christian. Yes, we know I'm religious. Why I can't be psychic and be religious because your whack job religions say so on earth? Yeah, like we believe what man says. Sure, because science.
Not her saying whack job religious. Not her saying whack job religions. Listen, let's just continue. I'm not going to even go there. Jadolph says I got my Palo Santo going right now. Hey, Alikia. Not her. Is she talking about the whack job religion? Is she talking about the chocolate bunny that laid the Easter egg? Because listen, there's doing religion right and there's doing religion wrong. And baby, that some of them pagan practices then infiltrated. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, yeah. Sloan know what she's talking about. Sloan know what she's talking about. She's gonna start the drill. So let's get through this.
Is a religion. It's Satanism. Okay. Anyhow, all of that aside, so it's Catholicism. Okay, it's reversed.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Is she coming for everybody's edges? Wait, she coming for people edges. Mm. Leave the bunny be. I'm gonna leave the bunny alone. I'm gonna leave the chocolate egg laying bunny alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone, but I ain't say it. This time it was Sloan. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. Listen, Christianity is full of psychics. Okay, what you think Joseph was? Joseph interpreting them dreams about the fat cows and the skinny cows. What you think that is? That's a whole psychic. It's a whole psychic. It's a whole psychic. Okay, the psychics and the astrologers. Hmm. And Moses was a conjure man. But let's continue. Girl, you can see it. But let me tell you, I ain't pick up or see or go by or deal with not nan chocolate chick covered egg laying bunny rabbit. Okay, I did know fertility rituals. I But let's continue. Let's continue. That was Sloan. That wasn't me. Let's continue.
Anyhow, the problem is I understood that because when you do drugs and alcohol, it opens up the body portals. Exactly. Somebody just said that there. It opens up the body portals. So
This is why I tell you all, she is not lying. This is why, okay, I'm not doing readings for people who are under the influence. When you open up, alcohol, getting drunk like that, it's called spirits, right? Because when you are open, when your defenses are down, you are open, you are susceptible. It's very similar to being in the dream state. Okay. It's very similar to being in a trance. Okay. And modern society puts you in a trance all the time. When you are watching TV or listening to something and you are so engrossed in it that you don't hear someone calling your name, that is a trance. It's a trance. Okay. So, it's a reason why, the fungi, people taking the magic fungi and stuff like that, they're seeing into the different realms and stuff like that. Because baby, you open. You are now open. Okay. This is why I don't deal with people, like I said, when I'm doing readings and stuff like that, if they are under the influence, because I don't know who trying to come for you, talk to you, or whatever, and then you gonna blame me. You need to be in your full coherent mind when you're talking to me. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So make no mistake about it. Getting um so high or you're just drunk and you are open. You are open. Okay. So
not everybody drinking. Why do you think they have every kid vaping and on weed? Because it's very easy to lower your vibration. They need your vibration. P. Diddy needs your applause, your adulation, because he has nothing himself. And I might remind you, he left his kids there to deal with his thing, okay? His issue. He left his children to fuck his kids up. He had no respect for the children that he had, none of them. He fled like a pussy ass bitch. Okay? Not okay. Even if you're not.
Wait a minute. I gotta clutch my pearls. I have to let me cringe. Let me what? She came to drill. She came to drill. Listen, she came to drill. She came to drill. Yes, it means open in a bad way. It means you are susceptible to outside influences. Right? This is why when you are driving drunk, it's called driving under the influence because you're not under your own influence anymore. Driving under the influence, y'all got to make sure y'all understand words, understand language. Understand. She came to drill. She came to drill. She said what she said. She came to drill. So, no, he didn't flee. He didn't flee. But who from what we saw, it was a bunch of people from what we saw, right? From what we saw, them children was in cuffs. But listen, she came to drill. She came to drill. She came to drill. So her words, not mine.
And your kids are getting arrested, I guess you need to go check on your kids. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, I'm a mother. I think you need to check on your kids. Yeah, narcissist, obviously he's a narcissist, but I feel I'm not whatever, I can't diagnose him, but you need to check on your kids Like, even if you're the worst piece of shit on planet Earth, like, don't hurt children and not your own children. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That's real. That's real. Some people out here should not have children. If you're not going to love them, cover them, take care of them, keep them from harm, do everything you can. If you are not giving your life over for your children, you shouldn't have any. You shouldn't have any. Okay. That is the truth right there. You shouldn't have any. You shouldn't have any. Hey, Sasha Morris. You shouldn't have any. So,
like, what's the problem? The weed is a huge problem because they're dipping it in preservatives. The preservatives have a numbing effect, like Novocaine, on the brain wiring. So it is literally causing different parts of the body to open up to their energy. They hook into your, I can't explain it in any other way than to say, if you put a mask on to look like Elvis Presley, right? Like a Halloween mask, or Elton John or Marilyn Monroe or whoever, and you put that on and then you dress up to your neck, like, let's say like Elvis, and you're the same height and shape and your hair, you got a wig on and you look like it. You are pretending to be him, and people from a distance might go, that energy is Elvis. He's got Elvis's energy. When you take the mask off, you are simply just yourself, regardless of how you're dressed. Their masks are falling off because they have used us to hide behind. All of P. Diddy's creation and all of the things that he did that people applaud him for are things that we did that he stole, okay? That goes for J-Lo. J-Lo's been stealing shit. Okay, why am I saying J-Lo?
we talking about J-Lo? You mean J-Lo? J-Lo stealing from Ashanti, allegedly. You mean how they was throwing Ashanti under the bus for J-Lo? Because y'all remember. Y'all remember. Y'all remember. Okay. We all know J-Lo was only out here getting recognition because people thought she had a fatty. She can't sing. She can't act. She's of the correct complexion. I mean, let's just call it what it is. People were having their fantasies with quote unquote, someone who's Spanish, even though Spanish is not a race, right? We know what it is. Talking about J-Lo's booty. Meanwhile, we all know somebody in our family, our neighborhood. It might be us ladies. Y'all know we be dragging that wagon. Y'all know we out here with the real fatties. Okay, naturally made. Okay. And when people, I was saying it for years, J-Lo has no skills. She has no talent. She's somewhat attractive. And that's what she was riding on. That and proximity to other people, because she has no talent. She has no talent. And people called me Q, a hater, for years. And I said what I said. I've been saying this for at least 15 years. I said what I said. Okay. I said what I said. The child ain't got no talent. Okay. And she would go slither and slide and twerk for any type of attention. Every time you see J-Lo with some new movie out or something like that, that child trying to hold on to relevance. She's trying to be relevant, right? She is trying to be relevant. She is trying to hold on by whatever she can. That movie that was on Netflix, The Mother, I'm sorry, that movie was trash. She trying to hold on. They brought back the little, when she did that Gigli movie. Listen, no one cared anything about you except for the Selena movie. And only because Selena was tragically unalived. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. J-Lo can't be no replacement for Mariah Carey, because at least Mariah Carey can actually sing. Mariah can actually sing. Okay? Mariah can actually sing. J-Lo was not up there next to Whitney Houston singing. Mariah Carey was next to Whitney Houston singing. J-Lo has no skills. J-Lo has no skills. And anyone can see that she will, I ain't gonna say that. Anyone can see that J-Lo tries to do anything to stay in the headlines. She failing. She failing. So, right, right. Those, that was it. It was Selena, right? It was anything for Selena, right? Because I remember when Selena was unalived. I remember that vividly. And enough. That's it. She has no talent at all. She has no talent. Okay, it is what it is. F that lady forever. That's right. So yeah, we all know. Doing some of anything. Doing some of anything. But let's continue.
She's a fellow Leo. She should know better, okay? But J-Lo, when she testified back in the day, 90s, whenever it was, 91, 90, somewhere, when she testified in that club when Diddy shot somebody, pulled out a gun, she went into court and said he didn't have a gun. So suddenly she shows up everywhere, all over the TV. So what is that? It's graft, it's payoff. It's like the mob. You don't tell on me. So everybody has to stop being greedy for money. You have to stop doing it. You can work, you can entertain, you can make more than a 9 to 5, you can do what you want. But if you can be bought, you're part of the problem. And by bought, I mean.
And that's it right there. That is it. That is all. That's it. That's all. If you can be bought, if morals and doing what's right do not live in you, and you can be bought, and you can sell your children, and you can sell out and lie and everything else, you are part of the problem. I wish these people would disappear. I understand, okay, when in the biblical story, I understand when the flood was sent, because honestly, I'm tired of a lot of it. Honestly, I'm tired of a lot of it. I'm tired. Honestly, I'm tired. Like I'm out here just I'm tired. I'm tired. If you can be bought, if morals and what's right mean nothing to you, and you will sell your mama or sell your children for something, you are part of you are the problem, and you and everybody like you are the problem. And some days I'm ready to leave this planet. I mean, it just is. Honestly, just be out here lying and whatever. And no one forgot that she was associated with him because he was parading her around. We all remember when he was parading her around in that green dress. Okay, we all remember. Those of us who are old enough, we remember J-Lo being paraded around in the green dress, and oh my God, she got a booty and all like this. We ain't forget. Remember, Diddy was like, he was acting like he had, he was acting like she was the one. And I mean, the way his head was, at least from what we saw, right? But we all remember Diddy parading that girl around. Okay? Parading her around. I ain't forget. I ain't forget. So we ain't forgot. And it's funny how all the stuff is coming back up now. Wasn't Taz just talking about that a little bit last night on Taz's stream? I know he couldn't keep the stream up, but what? We ain't forgot, Jayla. We ain't forgot, girl. We ain't forgot.
Blind eye to the inappropriateness of what's going on. You should never not turn someone in for what they did because you're afraid of what it will happen to you and your money. That's what's happening here. So now J-Lo, and because this is the energy of this year and it's fucking great, okay? I am laughing my ass off, and I will go to my grave laughing my ass off. I will cross out of my body and say, ha ha ha, laughing my fucking ass off, okay? Problem is, people actually take this shit seriously. This is what's happening. We are seeing every single person turn around. I'm worried for Bieber's physicality on this earth.
Now she said, the stuff is coming out. Listen, we were all talking about the age of Aquarius and the information coming out. Here's the thing. When the information come out, you have to draw your line in the sand. What side, of history are you going to be on? Are you going to be on the correct side? What's right? What's moral? What's good for humans and humanity? What's good for victims? Or are you gonna sit there and try and hold on to this money that you can't take with you after you cross over? Which one is it going to be? Which one is it going to be? And make no mistake about it. Okay. This Aries, Libra, eclipse axis that we're on right now, that is nothing but Aries, which is Mars, Venus, which is Libra. These things are relationship wise. This isn't, this isn't right now. This isn't a quote unquote like Monsanto and like chemicals. Notice these are interpersonal relationships. And these are things about interpersonal relationships with other people, most of them being romantic, and interpersonal relationships where there's a conflict of energy. That is Mars and Venus. That's that energy. That eclipse last year in October was before Cassie filed. That was before it came out in November with Cassie, and that was before that. This Aries Libra, okay, this is the jumping off point. These are personal, alleged victims, alleged SA, alleged such and such. This is interpersonal. This is interpersonal.
That is what I'm worried for. I'm worried for Justin Bieber. I think they're going to set him up. He's somewhat of a loose cannon when he talked to TMZ and he told them, why I'm quitting music. He's been trying to get out. That's why they sent Haley Baldwin in there to try and rope him in. By the way, the word yacht girl applies to her. Yacht girl. It's like cat lady, but yacht girl. I'm not a yacht girl. I am a cat lady. Anyway, yeah, they like the evil. Some people like evil. Some people love to go around and stand on a street corner and sell drugs. Some people love to be in politics and tell you what to do. Just like the royal family, they push Kate Middleton out there. By the way, fake CGI or AI generated combination of something. I can't quite put my finger on it. Where's her husband? She's so sick with cancer and she's taking preventative chemo. Hi, I'm going to have some preventative chemo because
wait a minute. Hold on. What are y'all talking about? What is this? Because I ain't never heard of this right here. See, no, I've never seen that. But every time I look at Odell Beckham, all I see is mew. So go if you are a channel member, go ahead and put your mew emoji in the chat because I don't care what anyone says. Odell Beckham he's strange. He is strange. He's strange. And it wouldn't shock me if, we saw definitive proof of those types of activities. I don't care. I'm looking at that mew with a capital MEW mew because that's exactly what I'm. And listen, it just is what it is. He's the child. He's strange. And it's funny to me. It's weird. It don't vibrate right. Most of these people out here are strange. They don't vibrate right. And Odell Beckham, he don't vibrate right to me. So yeah, go and throw the mew, 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 That's that right there. So no, I've never seen that. I don't want to see that. Child, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I have cancer. If a woman in their 40s has cancer, it's very sad. But I can still talk about their behavior, okay? Because there's how many, this is what I don't understand. You all have relatives that have cancer. You have people that have died of cancer, babies, people in your family, grandparents, the BRCA gene, whatever it is, it. But we're all supposed to shut up with Kate Middleton when I know Bieber's a victim, but he's not a victim because he's a perpetrator now. So formerly he was a victim, but he's in their club. Okay, so when you're in the club, you are doing what they do. In order to not be a perpetrator, you have to step away and say, I'm not going to diddle young people. I'm not going to do that. Bieber is out there. He did that album with the pizzas. That's enough for me. And they think they're...
She said he did the album with the pizzas. Oh man. We know what she's talking about. He talking about he did the album with the pizzas. Now we ain't gonna say that word because we can't say that word. So don't type it in the chat. We not gonna say that word, but with the pizzas. Listen, y'all know it. Y'all know it. It's a bunch of these children out here that have been taken advantage of. Okay, and their parents need to fade. And the people who did things to them need to fade because children are innocent, right? So everybody involved need to fade. I said what I said. They need to fade. But yeah, so we all know what that is. We all know what the PG is. That's all I'm gonna say. So don't type it in the chat. But that they're Hey J Dolph, thank you so much for being a new member, for coming on back to the member side. I'm so glad you're here with us. But yeah, we know what that is. We know what that is. See, erase what comment? I don't see it. So I don't see it. But no, I didn't say it. I didn't see the comment. So if someone erased it, then cool. But yeah, we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna say that. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe a mod did, but I didn't see it. But yeah, we all know what the PG is. We know what the PG stands for. And make no mistake about it. Okay. They was just mad that we, the general public, found out about it. Okay. But a lot of these people ain't right. And anyone who sells their children for fame deserves the fade. Aaliyah's people, yes, I said it. All these other child stars and stuff like that. If you aren't out here protecting them, you know they may have a talent, but don't be riding your little child into fame and fortune, and then don't be doing that. And then they break down and they having mental breakdowns and everything like that. Don't do that. But everybody need to fade. Everybody need to fade. They all need to fade.
They're not funny. If you actually watch them and know what that means, it's not funny. I am worried for his safety. I don't care what you do. I don't think anybody has the right to terminate you off this planet. Huge problem. Huge problem. But it's a huge, and nobody believes it. Do you know I have been called crazy since I was like 7 because I could see shit. And also I had grown ass men approach me, offer me money to show me, show them whatever. I'm sure every little girl on here and every little boy on here has had that happen. That is our world. It's not a one-time thing. They want you to think it's stranger danger.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay? How many of us, especially as ladies, when we were little girls, perverts were out here approaching us? It happened to me. Matter of fact, it was someone in my family. I was 9. Sloan just said it. It happened to her. Perverts, these adult perverts out here approaching these children, right? Just like she said, this is not a one-time thing. This is the culture, and the culture protects these sickos. I'm seeing everybody in the chat. Donna, me, Isis, me, Smith and Wesson, me, Dr. Johari, Dashari, Alikia, Miss Anonymous. We know. We know. We know. And this is why all these sickos, they need to be dealt with. I'm sorry. This is where I disagree with Sloan. They need to be dealt with and potentially wiped off the face of the planet. I said it. Because it's too ingrained. The harming of children is too ingrained in the society. And when you say something, especially in the Black community, they love to try and take up for these damn people because they're a damn celebrity. Selling your children into the industry, into Usher too, Usher's parents too, all of them who doing that. But yeah, there is a problem. It's a sick problem with the P word. It's sick, it's disgusting. And again, children should be protected. It's not even the USA, it's around the world. It's around the world. It's everywhere. Why do we think these laws of child marriage, it's young, they're young, this is why we hear in various, old cultures and stuff like that, the girl can be married off as soon as she has her period. If she have her period at 9, she could be married off. Make no mistake about it. These aren't, for the most part, it's not the other way around. They're waiting to get to children. This is why we would see, in ye olden days, this man out here 40, this girl or, child or whatever out here 14. It's disgusting and it's in our society. And like I said, some days I'm just like, send the flood because I'm tired. Hey, Tian. Mm-hmm. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Look at John Walsh. Look at fucking John Walsh. Look at him. That guy sold his son out. I don't know if his son is dead or alive. I'm confused on that, but he sold out the idea that his son was murdered. And then they give him a big old TV show so he can blah, blah, blah all over the TV. Meanwhile, hijacking his daughter and grandkids and turning them out. Do you see what I'm saying? And turning them out. What is that? What is that? What is that? I don't know which album it is. I don't listen to Justin Bieber. I'm sorry. As cute as he is. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it is disgusting. There are states trying to lower it. Okay, you have these groups out here talking about it's fine for adults to be attracted to children. Y'all are disgusting. Okay, you need a lobotomy. You need a lobotomy, a straitjacket, and an enema. All y'all need to be put away or wiped off the face of the earth. It's disgusting. See, it's and now that I live out here in California, it makes sense. If this is what's happened, because I'm not into the local politics here, but if this is the case, it makes sense with some of the foolishness I've seen out here. It's pretty disgusting. It's disgusting. And they want to act like no. Right. But they want us to have more. Uh-huh. And this is the real thing. The trafficking. The trafficking. The trafficking. Child.
I don't know what album it is, but he was singing with that on, okay? And it's bizarre. It's literally like Steven Stayner. If you remember Steven Stayner, I'll tell you that. Steven Stayner in California, up north, probably near San Francisco, and his brother Casey, I think it's Casey, it's goes back to the late 80s or 90s. Anyway, Steven was kidnapped as a little boy. Went missing, whatever, right? Went missing and off he went. So they didn't know where he was. He came back at 14. The reason he came back is because his captors, the pedophile guy, and the girlfriend that was living with him that was fucking the son at the same time as the dad. What is wrong with you? Okay, anyway, that guy, Steven Stayner, all right?
It's disgusting.
Steven Stayner came back, but the reason he came back was because a 4-year-old boy was kidnapped and he couldn't handle, the album is yummy, thank you. He couldn't handle the little kid getting molested like he got.
Okay. I just can't.
He told me to do the video because to do the
it's just certain.
Somebody who knew him personally called me for a reading.
Oh, what's she about to say?
Of your children. So keep that in mind when you close your mouth like the coward you are and sit back so you can keep peace in your pussy ass, bitch ass family. Don't tell me that. It really offends me. Start speaking up.
Wait a minute. I need to rewind. I need to rewind because she calling it out. She calling it out. She is calling it out. Okay. She's calling it out because we all know the people in the family who don't say nothing. They sweep it under the rug. You know, we be talking about these generational curses and things like that. Listen, the family that protects the predators in the family, y'all deserve whatever generational curse you get. You deserve whatever you get. You deserve it. Okay, sweeping things under the rug, and we don't want to say nothing. And oh, you know, they ain't really mean it, or is she out here lying, or the child is out here lying. You deserve whatever you get. That's why some of them dying from cancer at 45 and 50. Okay, it's exactly why. This is why, because y'all out here protecting and sweeping it under the rug. The perverts and shit in your family. So let me just rewind real quick because she was starting to go in. She's starting to drill a little bit.
You fucking sink back into your couch like a coward and something happens to somebody in your have dementia, the one that they say. He had what they do to you when they fucking try to control you through MK Ultra when they mess with your brain. That's what he had, whatever that is. Okay. Chris Brown, another one. Okay. Well, or Chris Cornell, are you talking about? They reached out. The reason this channel started is because somebody who knew him personally called me for a reading and asked me, why did Chris Cornell kill himself? And at first I thought he did. When I picked up on the energy, I was like, oh shit, stop telling me to be careful. I am not going to stop being careful. Okay. I'm not going to shut up to be careful. I'm going to say this again. And I want you who just said that to hear me. You be careful. You may end up with something when you fucking sink back into your couch like a coward and something happens to somebody in your own family because you're too much of a coward to speak up. Something may happen to someone in your family. Keep that in mind, okay? Every time you shut your mouth to this, don't think they're not coming after your Midwestern, your LA, your New York, your Chicago children because they're coming after your kid. So when it happens to your kid, remember, you went, shh, be quiet, shut up, be careful. It's you. Don't do that to me. It already happened to my kid. I'm not shutting up.
She came to drill. Okay, Sloan, capital S, Bella, capital B. Okay, she came to drill and she came to tell the truth, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Everybody, they want everyone to be quiet. And if we all work together, we can get rid of these people. But no. That's some BS. Yeah, right. These are the same ones that keep saying take the high road. I keep telling y'all, when people do wrong to you, you're supposed to nip it. You're supposed to deal with it. And this is a problem. This is a worldwide problem. Again, I'm tired. Send the flood. Send the flood because they more worried about being nice and political correctness and all this instead of protecting these children and calling what shit is what it is. Okay. As soon as it's someone we all know, we see the post on Facebook or Instagram, have you seen such and such, such and such, then y'all want to care. We should be trying to deal with this and get rid of this shit out here. But no, y'all, not y'all, but a lot of people, oh, it's a celebrity, all this other foolishness. These people should be they should be ashamed. Should be ashamed.
Okay? No, just shut up because they're going to get all of your children. So keep that in mind when you close your mouth like the coward you are and sit back so you can keep peace in your pussy ass, bitch ass family. Don't tell me that.
She said, keep that in mind because y'all just want to keep peace in your pussy ass, bitch ass family. Not my words, hers. Not my words, those are hers. Y'all rather protect, some of these degenerates in your family instead of sending them straight to jail, straight to prison. Okay, be out here protecting, the pervert foster care parent people. Be out here protecting the pervert uncle, the pervert auntie, because there's women out here doing it too. Because y'all don't want nothing bad to happen to the family member. Well, what about the damn victim? This is why Q be at home in her house. Okay. And why, for the most part, a lot of times I don't want to deal with society because it's too many damn hypocrites. Okay. It's too many damn hypocrites. Okay. I say deal with them all. Do what you got to do. Can send them to Mars, send them to Jupiter. I don't care. But this is some shit that needs to be stamped out. Yeah, pervert cousin. I have some pervert cousins in my family. I didn't know it until I got older. Like, this is what he was saying to me. Okay, but no one says anything. It be these old perverts and these old mammies, and they sweep the shit under the rug. Okay, they sweep it under the rug and be having the nerve to ask, because someone asked me when I was a little girl, who been sucking on me as far as my breasts go. Who says that to someone who's like 9 or 10? Who says that? Like, I'm fast out here. I'm 10. I just want to get on my skateboard and go ride my bike. But this is the degenerate shit that goes on in a lot of people's families, and they cover it up when they all need to be dealt with. It's disgusting. And I'm loving this energy from I'm loving it. I'm loving it from Sloan too. Because she came to drill, and I'm here for it. Let's continue.
He offends me. Start speaking up. Stop doing these people, okay? Stop idolizing them. Stop being quiet. If you see somebody, stand in their face and say, this is what I think. So what if you lose your job? So what? At least you tell the truth. At least you have integrity. At least you have integrity, okay? Or do you want to turn a blind eye to everything and watch the molester in your family fuck the grandkids and just say, no, that person's crazy for speaking up? I mean, come on. No, bullshit and no. And absolutely not happening. No and no.
I mean, that's pretty much it right there. Like, I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm tired of people covering stuff up. Covering up, oh, they're gonna lose it. You supposed to. Right. And this is it right here. Dasharie says, then they have the nerve to call all of us girls fast. Why and how? Because a grown-ass man who's a pervert was looking at me. Right. Right. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And she came to drill, and I'm here for it. So let's continue. Because we have an hour left. I'm not going to cover all this entire hour. I'm going to come back tomorrow and we're going to finish the rest of it, but let's listen to a few more minutes of it.
Say something, see something, speak up. You speak. That's what you tell your kids. And yet you won't do it. You tell me to be careful. Get off my channel.
She said, you tell your kid. This is a word right here. She said, you tell your kids to say something, but you won't even say something. Listen. You can't be out here telling your kids to say something, but you won't say something. If that is not a whole word, not you telling your children to say something, but you as an adult won't say nothing. It's a whole word. It's a whole drill. It's a whole drill. And I'm here for it. Let's go for a couple more minutes. See what else Miss Sloan got to say. Because you can't be out here telling kids to say something and then you ain't going to say a damn thing when it's happening to some children. If y'all don't get out of my face.
In a careful channel. Just get off my fucking channel. I mean, Jesus, what is going on here? What is going on here? Be careful. Okay, you be careful. because it will happen to you. What you say to me reflects back onto you. You be careful. Okay, so anyway, we've established that. You know, I go nuts with this, okay? But John Welsh, is it John Welsh? John Walsh, however you say his name, and his kid, Adam, the one that died, which I'm not sure I believe that whole story or who took that. I believe the kid was taken, but where that child is, I don't know. I don't think the guy they put in jail for it is the right person. That's just my instinct. But he got a TV show after that. And now his daughter, go look up his daughter. Go look up Ashley Biden. Why does no one speak on Ashley Biden, whose father showered with her? Then we have Bradley Cooper saying, I shower with my daughter because she's 6 and my dad did it with me. Again, can we all say the word grooming? We have another celebrity that says that. It's called grooming. This is a sexual abuse of our children. They are indoctrinated.
Wait a minute. I don't know any of this. I don't know any of this. I don't know. I'm, this is what Sloan is saying. Q is not saying this. But listen, we do know that the G word happens all the time. We do know that the G word happens all the time. It happens all the time. It happens all the time, baby. It happens all the time. Now listen. Listen. Child, that just took me out. That just took me out because I'm just like, oh my goodness. I'm just what? I'm like, that's no now. What? Like that just took me out. But listen, I don't even know what else to say. Okay. I mean, I don't have children, so I can't speak on that. I don't have children, but I do know that every day there are some children being groomed. I'm not saying it's these children, but there are children being groomed every day. Okay? There are. I gotta see who she's talking about. You said, can you do a read on John Walsh? I never forgot the story I was told about Adam TV movie. I don't even know what that is. Oh, that's what you're talking about. America's Most Wanted. That guy. Yes, something is wrong with that guy. Something is wrong with that guy. In my opinion, something is wrong. Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that either. So I gotta go look into that. I don't know about that either. A lot of these are Sloan's words. We just reviewing her video because Donna sent it to me. But yeah. Anyway, woo child. I need to drink some water. And I feel like I need to douse myself, spray myself with just a little bit of Florida water, just a little bit, because I'm feeling real spicy right now. I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry, and I don't need to be angry right now. And this whole grooming of listen, all this is some F shit. It really is. And you said if your father's daughter tried that, he might get drilled. Listen, like I said, I'm not a parent, so I can't speak on that. I don't have children. I have my opinions about it, but so I stay in the lane that I'm in. I don't have children. But yeah, that's just the grooming of children is disgusting. That's what I'm going to say. The grooming of children is disgusting, right? Because we know most of these people are real weird in some type of way. But yeah, so we're gonna pause this here, and we're gonna come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna get through the rest of the hour of this because it's at 57 minutes right now. So we're just about at an hour, and this is a 2-hour stream. So we're about halfway. So tomorrow I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get into the rest of this. Because I really do agree with a lot with what she's saying in here. And there's some other spiritual topics that she get into, and I kind of want to touch on those too. So we're gonna come back tomorrow and finish the rest of this. But for right now, we're gonna go over to Nyla's because Nyla's about to go over the latest Nesto call. So we want to support our sister Nyla. yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. So make sure that you all come back tomorrow. Make sure your notifications and stuff are turned on. Make sure you subscribe because we're gonna come back tomorrow and I'm gonna finish we're gonna finish reviewing this and then we'll move into other topics tomorrow. So that's all for tonight. I'm gonna see y'all over at Nyla's if you're going over to Nyla's. Just make sure that you're choosing to do the right thing because yeah, make sure you're choosing to do the right thing. Make sure you're choosing to do the right thing. And if you have children, make sure you're protecting your children. Tell on these people, file the police reports against these people. Do what you have to do because all this out here and they messing with children like it's not right. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna finish covering the rest of this. So I'm gonna see y'all then. We're gonna head on over to Nyla's. And yeah, because we need to laugh after this. This was kind of heavy. So I love y'all. I'm gonna see y'all over there.